Thank you. My name is Okihiro, and I'm actually from CoCoon Design, which is a branding agency for startups and small businesses. But I'm here tonight to talk about one of our pet projects, which is White Owl Coffee. This company came to be because one of my colleagues, she was always complaining that she had absolutely nothing to put into her portfolio because the clients kept changing her work. So we thought the easiest way to solve this issue would be to start a company. So once we decided that that was the way to go, we were thinking about what kind of company we should start. And we figured that there's a problem that we had in the office that we found a solution to, and that would make a pretty good company. So what this is that we're designers, and as designers, we drink a whole lot of coffee. And we really love coffee, but we could never get the coffee in our office to be as good as the coffee you could get at cafes downstairs. And we thought about this, and we used to buy like really expensive coffee from City Super. We upgraded our coffee machine. I actually did research on like the ratio between coffee and water to see like maybe that would make a difference. But no matter what we did, it was just never quite as good. Until one day, one of my colleagues introduced us to a local roaster. And he gave us a few samples of coffee that he made. And man, that coffee was really good. It just changed everything. The coffee in our office was just immediately upgraded. So the problem wasn't in the technique or the machines that we're using. The problem was in the beans. And the reason why is because coffee beans go stale really fast. They taste the best only 3 days after roasting. 2 weeks later, the beans are just good. And after about a month, that's it, it's toast, totally stale. So it's really kind of bitter, it's got an acidic taste. If you've had coffee that's kind of bitter, it's stale. What this means is that coffee at the supermarket is stale before you even buy it, because these beans are roasted abroad, they're shipped into Hong Kong, they're put into storage, and they sit out on the shelf for a little while, so by the time you get it, it's already done. Now you can get freshly roasted coffee in Hong Kong, but these are mostly at specialty shops. You gotta pre-order it in advance. They're mostly targeting like very serious coffee drinkers. And you actually need to go down to the shop to pick it up, which is not very useful, if you're at an office and you just want something to start your day off well. So our company, we decided would solve this issue. We were going to partner with the local roaster, so to make sure that the beans are always fresh. We would cater to people who, like myself, really like coffee, but don't really care for the nuance of it. Like, we're not going to cold ferment our coffee beans every morning to make sure we get the best thing. We just want to put it in the machine and go. We wanted to simplify it because we have a full-time business already, so we had to make the company very streamlined and efficient, which I think kind of helped with the thought process of the whole thing. And then we decided that the other problem with coffee was that we kept running out. So if we had a subscription service, that would mitigate the problem. We would always have coffee, it would be no problem. And then we wanted to make sure that the coffee would come in at, whoever received the coffee could be either at 3 days old or a little bit earlier. So our execution of this was we built a website, whiteowlcoffee.com. The business is going to be online only, just to make it a little bit easier for us to manage. And then we went to brand it like a personal secret. So like people who are receiving these stashes of coffee every month, they really covet it. And it helps build up the brand a little bit more. So we're not aggressively marketing this. We're kind of targeting like a niche group. Oops, sorry. The second thing was that we were going to sell this through a subscription model. To keep things simple again, we're only selling 2 products. One product is called the Daily Coffee. This is coffee that is, again, freshly roasted, but it's very good, and it's just for people who want coffee to get them through their day. They don't really want to explore and try different things. The second brand is a little bit more expensive. It's Cream and Coffee, and for this coffee, we change the beans every month. So we just tell the roaster, send us the best stuff you got. He'll make it for us, and then we'll send it out to our clients. As a special bonus, sometimes we actually lose money on the premium coffee. We'll send out a bag that costs like double that price or triple, just to get a little bit more buzz, word of mouth, make people happy. Now how this works is it's pretty easy. Clients go to the website, they sign up. The website keeps track of everything. Invoices are automatically sent out every month. People pay it. If you pay it, then you get put on a list. The list then goes to our coffee roaster. Our awesome roaster receives the order. Because we only send this out once per month, All the coffee is sent over, all the orders are come to him at once, so we get a bulk order. That gives us a little bit of a discount. Once he receives it, he'll receive it in the morning, he roasts it in the morning, he sends it to us by the afternoon the same day. We then package everything in the office. It only takes 1 day to package everything, and then we ship it out by SF. Again, keep costs down, keep everything simple and smooth. Then, delivery. So I just said this, it takes 2 hours. We also work with a printer just across the street. So if there's a last minute change, the roaster can't get the beans, sorry. We can quickly change the labels, go downstairs, print it, come back up, package everything, send it out. It's still smooth. SF guarantees delivery within 1 day, so that's a total time from roasting to delivery of 2 days. We guarantee delivery by the 3rd day as an insurance. So the business challenges. Currently, the coffee market in Hong Kong is highly competitive. There's a new cafe springing up just about every day. There's coffee everywhere. It's completely flooded, so it's hard to stand out. The second thing is that I run a design agency. I can't do this full time, so it makes it a little bit hard to get the marketing right. But that's the downside. The upside is pretty good. For our business, this means that because we partnered with a local roaster, we have 0 inventory. We also do web only, so we have 0 overhead. We don't pay any rent, and we have no full-time employees because everything gets put together and shipped out within 1 day. And all the invoicing and subscriptions are basically done by the website. So it's extremely efficient. The advantages then to the consumer are it's kind of like a trifecta of awesomeness. They get a better price because we have no overhead, no employees. We can sell it at basically wholesale price. They get a much higher quality for their office. And it is way more convenient because the coffee always shows up at your office. You don't have to worry about getting to the office at 9 a.m. before your conference call and discovering there's nothing there, so you got to run down to Starbucks, which I've done like 5 times too many. What we're looking for are basically customers. We've set this whole thing up, but haven't really marketed it at all, so it's kind of like a trial run. And then we're also looking for people who might be interested in this business to help us push it out there and figure out how to sell it. That's it.